You are tuned into the philosophy expand to build upon your creativity, imagination, and innovation. Everything is created twice. First in the mind, then it becomes a reality. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe it can achieve. So you go out there day after day to do the work, the confidence to put yourself out there boldly and authentically, even though the success, the creation has not arrived, has not manifested just yet. But you know that the richest state on earth, the richest real estate on earth, is the graveyard, because dreams and goals and everything else die along with you because you did not have the courage, the commitment, the boldness, the beingness of being the person who you truly wanted to be to make die along with you. Okay, that's what I messed it up. I messed it up, but you know what? It's okay because you got this go-getter energy to make things happen instead of waiting for things to happen. This is the method, the philosophy, soon to be book and podcast and everything else known as Create Like a God. This is your man, Jaron Mitchell, aka Jaron Winning Mitchell. Today's topic I'll be talking about today is another remix episode. We're doing in video format, giving you guys in video, which is Think and Grow Rich, 13 Steps Towards Riches. This is 1 through 6. Okay. This is 1 through 6. And I suggest you guys pick up the book, man. If I've been talking about this book so many damn times, you might as well go ahead, pick up the book, go buy it, go get it, go get the audio book, whatever it is, go get the book, pick up the book and read it. Reason why I said, because this is the first book that I started with in my journey through my life. And it was the greatest thing that ever happened to me. Still learning from it. And also, like I said, the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, their environment is one importance, is one of the things is importance to your success. Okay. And these are the 13 steps towards riches. So let's before I go, I'm going to jump right into it. So before we go ahead and get started, okay, give your man's the HBO special. You know what the HBO special is. I probably already said it if you're listening to this on the podcast. I said, give your man's the HBO special. Help a brother out. Make sure you go ahead, hit that subscribe button on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that notification button, and leave a comment below and how you like today's show. And I'm going to say it at the end as well. So let me know if you're on this podcast feed. Get your man's the HBO special as well. Leave a 5-star rating and review so that way it can move up into the rankings onto the podcast feed and iTunes, Stitcher, and all everything else. Okay, and Spotify, and also subscribe, follow, and go to the show notes of this podcast. Okay, of this episode. Click on it, and you can go and subscribe to my YouTube as well, because there's gonna be more stuff on my YouTube than on this podcast. This is an extension of the YouTube with the podcast. And I've been telling people, been saying, hey, Jaron, hey, get on YouTube. YouTube is where it's at. Get on YouTube. So that's the reason why I got Create Like a God on my YouTube channel, Jaron Mitchell. Okay. This year on YouTube, okay, the goal of this year is 100,000 subscribers. It's a big goal. It's an outrageous goal. We haven't hit it, but guess what? Even if I miss, I will still land amongst the stars. Aim big, aim high. And that's where you want to aim at. Okay, you want to aim high. Anyways, so with today's episode, Think and Grow Rich, like I said, if you have not got the book, go ahead, pick up the book and read the book. Okay, I'm going to be talking about a little bit. Do not go ahead and pick up the book. Just go ahead and pick up the book. Let's go to today's topic, today's point. I'm going to say this point, okay? Today's topic, which is Think and Grow Rich, 13 Steps Towards Riches Remix. Point number 1 is desire. That's the first step towards riches is desire. Okay. Desire is the first step towards riches, the starting point of all achievement. Okay. The point of no return. This is a story with the Cortez. Okay. This is one of the 33 strategies of war, which this part talks about here with 30, it's called, I believe it's called the desperation, death ground strategy. Something like that with 33 strategies of war. This is the first part of that book, which is the point of no return. It's talking about, that's what it's talking about, which it quotes right here in the book. The great warrior faced situations which made it necessary for him to make a decision which ensure his success on the battlefield. He was about to send his army against a powerful foe whose men outnumber his own. He loaded his soldiers into boats, sailed into the enemy country, unloaded the soldiers and equipment, and gave the order to burn the ships and carry them out. Addressing this man before the first time, he said, "You see the boats going into smoke? That means we cannot leave the shores alive unless we win. We have no choice. We win or we perish." And they won. End quote. That came from the book. That's one of the 33 strategies of war, which is the death ground strategy, desperation. You backed into the corner. You leave no other options. You go out and make that option. You either win or lose. You either win or die. You win or perish. Okay. And this is how you have to have this burning desire. You got to leave no safety cushion, no safety net at the end. Like, oh my goodness, I got the safety net. I got comfortable if this doesn't work out. No, go all in. Go all in and have a plan. Okay, you have a plan. Yes, there's gonna be some times where life is gonna punch you in the mouth. Okay, there's gonna be them times, but however, you must adjust your plans. It took Thomas Edison 10,000 ways it did not work for him to perfect the electric light bulb, which is 10,001 ways. That 10,001 made it work. Okay, leave no safety net, no safety cushion. Go all in. This is basic with this point. I think Tom Big, you saying people can disagree with this, man. Some people can disagree with this, but this is a strategy right here. This is one of the strategies that you can use, which is 33 strategies of war. I wish actually I do not have it right here, which I should have it in my notes. This is actually new. I never at the time. What's this episode? 34, episode 34. You can go ahead and re-listen to that on the podcast feed. Okay. And I never actually had this. I actually never mentioned this, but it's on 33 Strategies of War by Robert Greene. And let me see. Let me look this up. And what happened is what you can do is use this strategy. You can use this strategy to your advantage. Okay. So the death ground strategy, which I see it right here. And let me see what we got. Oh, let me see. Okay. Which the first one, as you can see, we're not going to go to declare war on your enemies right here. Let me see. Where is it? That's right here. Basically, that's what it is. Create a sense of urgency and desperation. The death ground strategy. Death is nothing but to live defeat is to die every day. Napoleon Bonaparte, one of the greatest generals known in human history during his time. Okay, that's what you need. Is the fourth strategy, which is the part one, dealing with the mind. Okay, that's one part you can use. And right here, you can use the other one. These actually, all four of these can work. Actually, the first part with 33 strategies of war. Okay, a midst of what you're going through this death ground strategy. Okay, the creating a sense of urgency, creating a sense of desperation, sense of urgency where this got to be done. You got to do this now. It's do or die. Okay. That's what the desire, basically with desire. You have this burning desire, which is the starting part of all achievement, and you going in because you have this burning desire. You have a sense of urgency, and this is a death ground strategy. Okay. And through your sense of urgency, creating a sense of urgency, there will be some setbacks. There will be some things in which you can use these other strategies of war from the book, 33 Strategies of War. Okay. Amidst of turmoil, which is the third strategy, the midst of turmoil events, do not lose your presence of mind. Okay. The counterbalance strategy. Okay. That one you can use. Okay. Another strategy you can use. Do not fight the last war. Okay. Do not fight the last war. Okay, do not fight. You don't want to fight the last war with the previous war that you fought. Use the same strategies. They may not even work. The same thing may not even work. Okay. Then you got declare a war on your enemies. Identify who your enemies are. This is all this right here. What part one of this book is self-directed warfare. And I did not mention this before that time because I have not read 33 Strategies of War. I haven't listened to the audiobook yet. So create a sense of urgency. So that way you are able to go out and win and leave no cushion, burn your boats. That's basically what it is. Burn your boats. Don't leave no cushion. Is either you going all in and you're going to make this happen. This is going to happen. You're going to put your resources on this. You're going to put your focus, your attention, your 5 forms of investment, which is time, money, energy, focus, attention on what you're trying to do, what you're willing to accomplish. You having this sense of urgency. This is now. Let me give you guys a story, okay? I wasn't going to do grant stuff back in 2020. Okay, I did the accelerated program. There's some stuff that happened after that, which I got temporary defeats and stuff like that. But here's the thing, okay? I remember having it with 2020. That's the year Kobe passed away. And I wanted to meet Kobe. Stan Lee, I don't know if it's previous what year. I don't remember what year. I wanted to meet Stan Lee too. Didn't get to meet him. So one reason why I got into grant stuff because any day, I haven't met this person, haven't been around that he could be gone. Okay, that's what I thought. There's some other things that I think too, man. This person could be gone. This person can he won't even be here anymore. I never even met him. I never even said thank you. I never even got to say anything like that, which I need to step my game up. You know what I did? I went in and start calling some people, start calling some family members like, hey, I got this. I'm trying to do. It's $1,000. You know, they able to get in. Boom. Called them people up. Went out. I was a little short. Went out to go Uber. And boom. You know, then next month, some stuff happened where I was living out of my car for 6 months. And more stuff happened. You know, temporary defeat. 2021 was beating my ass. It was like beating me up. But you know what? I lost my presence of mind. I lost some strategies. I was going through some stuff. But you know what? Your man's is still here. And you know what? There's no point of no return because I am going to do this. But I'll give you that example because you got to have a sense of urgency. Because guess what? The person you want to meet, the person you want to see, the person they might even not be here the next day. You know, tomorrow is never promised. Okay. Tomorrow is never promised. So go ahead and create that sense of urgency for yourself to go ahead and make your dreams a reality, to make your goals a reality, because no tomorrow is never promised. Do you want your stuff to be in the richest place on earth, which is the graveyard, where dreams and goals and everything else die along with you? At least if they're in the graveyard, at least you went out and at least you went out and had the courage and the commitment to go out and go out and do it and have the bigness to do it. You know, because you have this sense of urgency. You know what? This tomorrow is never promised. Tomorrow is never promised. And burn your boats and do not leave no comfort. The comfort zone is the danger zone. Okay. You want to win. Winning, which right here, they won. It's uncomfortable. What they went through is uncomfortable. Okay. You can look at the whole story with 33 Strategies of War. He didn't really burn the boats per se, but it's just an analogy and everything like that. So let's go get to the next topic, which is Think and Grow Rich, 13 steps toward riches, 1 through 6. Point number 2, step number 2 is faith. Okay. Faith is the second step towards riches, visualization of in belief and attainment of desire. Having faith. Faith is a spiritual term. That's why you have Jesus Christ talking about let me give you guys a story. Okay. You already know what Jesus Christ. Everyone knows Jesus Christ. The whole purpose of Christianity or any other type of religion is faith. Faith is spiritual, but faith is not just spiritual. So let me go ahead and look up the definition right now of faith. Okay. Let me give you guys this definition. Okay. Faith. Okay. A complete trust and confidence in someone or something. Okay. Trust. Synonym is trust, belief, confidence, conviction. Okay. What is your faith? Okay. What is your confidence? Which faith is confidence. Okay. And right here, let me see. Fertile, which is the church, in God or the doctrine of a religion based on a spiritual appearance. Which I don't know why I have a Spanish word right there. It's kind of weird. It's probably one of my something with Google. Then proof. Okay, let me see. Where faith? Where keep faith right here. Keep faith. Where faith comes from? Let me see. Middle English. Okay, it's Latin. Fidus. I don't know what it actually means. Be loyal. It would ask the fans to keep yourself, be loyal. Interesting. Okay. So being loyal, faithful. Okay. Trust, having confidence in someone or something. That's what faith is. You have faith in God. That means you have confidence. Okay. You have the confidence and you have the trust in God will lead you through. Okay. You have doubtful. When you have doubt, okay, take action during doubts. Have the courage. Okay. Faith is confidence in something, in someone. You can have confidence in yourself. Too much confidence is not your problem. Dre Baldwin has a TED talk about that. Too much confidence is not your problem. Have complete trust and confidence in someone or something. You have trust in God. You have faith in what you're doing. You have faith that what you got going on, what are you doing, your goals and your dreams, you willing to have the courage to step up and leave no other option. Failure is not an option. This is do or die. I am going to make this happen. There's do or die. No comfort at the end. Okay. Faith. Second step stores riches. You're visualizing yourself. You have the belief in the attainment of the desire. You have faith that you will be able to obtain it. You have confidence you are able to obtain it. And God or whatever that you believe in will lead you on the way. You believe your plan will lead you on the way. You believe that, okay, this doesn't work. This faith, okay, is confidence. Faith is confidence in something or someone. So visualizing what you're seeing, visualizing that it is going to work out, visualizing no matter what happens, this is going to happen. Have faith. Jesus, let me go back to Jesus because I went a little bit ahead of myself. Okay. Jesus, let me give you guys, this is a perfect example. Christianity, when you read the Bible, or just read the Bible in general, it talks about this. Okay. Jesus was walking. Remember, Jesus was walking on water, right? Jesus was walking on water. I don't remember which disciple, what it was. One of the disciples was asked him, "Can he come?" And Jesus said, "Come." And he's walking on water. Okay, he's walking on water with Jesus, and we start getting doubt and scared. He starts sinking. He said, "Lord, help me." And Jesus said, "Why? Why has such little faith?" Okay, have the confidence. When you feel doubtful, take action. Take action. Action kills doubt. Do it anyway. Go out and do it anyway. Have faith in what you're doing. Have faith that you can accomplish it. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your goals, because only you can make it happen. You can grab a team as well, but you got to take that first step. You have to take that first step is actually doing it, and go actually with your plans and let it go to work. And your plans did not work out, adjust the plans a little bit. That means it wasn't sound, and you keep it going. Okay. Have faith in what you're doing. Faith is the second step towards riches. Visualizing in a belief of attainment of desire. You visualizing it. You're seeing yourself doing it. You're seeing yourself building faith. And this is how you can build faith. People don't tell you how you build faith, which I'm not going to get. It's one of the points, but in Napoleon Hill, the self-confidence formula. Okay, pick up that book. It is the self-confidence formula. I know that I had the ability to achieve my object and definite purpose in life. Okay, which actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to actually say this. Okay. Say this. You can use this. You can use this to build faith. You can use other things like affirmations. It's like things you read this in the morning. Okay. Let me see right here. It's the self-confidence formula. That's a lot of them. I kept a lot of them right here. Okay. Sign this name to this formula. Actually, let me see. I'm gonna read this right here for you. Okay. First, you got to say this 10 times, 10 minutes. Say this for 10 minutes out loud. Okay. Each point when it says first, say it for 10 minutes out loud. Okay. I know that I had the ability, object, and definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand myself persistent, continuing action towards its attainment. And I know and now promise to render such actions. Okay. Second, I realize that the dominant thoughts of my mind eventually reproduce themselves and outrun, eventually, let me repeat that again. I realize that the dominant thoughts of my mind eventually reproduce themselves in physical action, gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate on my thoughts on 30 minutes a day on the task of the person I tend to become, thereby creating a clear mental picture of that person. 10 minutes. Say that out loud for 10 minutes. 3. Okay. Third, I know through the principle of suggestion, any desire persistently hold in my mind and eventually seek expression some practical means of attainment of object and back of it. Therefore, I devote 10 minutes daily demanding myself development and self-confidence. Say that for 10 minutes. Okay. You don't have to do it. You can say it for 10 minutes, say the next day for 10 minutes. You start believing it because you're using the law of auto-suggestion. Okay. Fourth. Okay. I clearly written down the description of my definite chief aim in life. And I know that I would never stop trying until I shall develop significant self-confidence for its attainment. Say that for 10 minutes. Okay. Fifth, I fully realize that no wealth position can no longer endure unless it puts upon truth and justice. Therefore, I'm engaged in no transaction that does not benefit whom I affect. I succeed by the riches of cooperation I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. Because my willingness to serve others, I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism, and develop love for all humanity. Because I know that the negative attitudes towards others can never bring me success. I'll cause others to believe in me because I believe in me, in myself. I'll sign my name to this formula, committed to memory, repeat out loud once a day with full faith that I gradually influence my thoughts and actions, so I become a self-reliant and successful person. Say that for 10 minutes, and say that before you go to sleep. And say that once a day. It says say once a day. Okay, out loud once a day. Say it for 10 minutes. Say it for 10 minutes and watch you get your mind put you to work, and you start gradually getting yourself faith. You're using the law of auto-suggestion. That leads to point number 3. Today's topic, which is Think and Grow Rich, 13 steps towards riches, which is I already mentioned it. The law of auto-suggestion. Auto-suggestion is the third step towards riches, the medium for influencing the subconscious mind. That's what auto-suggestion is. That's why you see this. I got this right here. If y'all watching on YouTube, I got this right here. This is money affirmations. Use affirmations. Use your affirmations. Use affirmations So that way, you use you're suggesting it in your subconscious mind. You may not happen yet. It may not happen right now, right away. You like, oh man, I got this. Hey, I was gonna happen. This law of attraction is gonna work, man. Fuck. Law of attraction ain't gonna work until you test action, because it has law of attraction, has action in the word. You must take action. The law of action, momentum, movement. Okay, use law of attraction. Build that law. Okay, what law of attraction likes attracts like. You build yourself so that way you can attract other people. Okay, you attract people, just like how people say don't believe in law of attraction. Guess what? Law of attraction works regardless. If you put a little sugar out somewhere, if you're on the counter or something, you get ants, you're gonna get ants. The sugar attracted the ants. That's law of attraction. Same with the seeds within nature. Okay, the soil, the seeds of the plants and everything attracts each other. Okay, that's what law of attraction is. Like attracts like. Okay, animals they're attracted. They can smell it. It says your smell is attracting, all those kind of it is, but that's the law of nature, your own universe. But use the auto suggestion in your favor, and it will work. Say it for 10 minutes. Say it for 10 freaking minutes. Or say it before you go to sleep. Keep saying it over and over again. I'm the master of my fate. I'm the captain of my soul. I'm the master of my fate, and I'm the captain of my soul. And you're going to influence your subconscious mind. You're going to influence your conscious mind into faith and confidence and the belief in what you can attain of your desire. And that's the reason why it's 13 steps. One of the 13 steps towards riches, which is a law of auto suggestion. Anything else? Nothing else I got to say. Point number 4, today's topic, which is Think and Grow Rich, 13 steps towards riches. It's a specialized knowledge. What is specialized knowledge? Okay, let me go ahead and read this from the book, which is go into the quiet spot, preferably quiet at night, and close your eyes. No, this is all wrong. I don't know what happened right here. Okay, specialized knowledge. Okay, which I don't have it right here for some damn reason, but it's one of the steps, which is it's the 4th steps towards riches. Okay, and maybe I should go ahead and grab the book real quick. Give me a moment. All right. So imagination. We already know about imagination. Specialized knowledge, which I don't know why don't have it right here. It's kind of weird. Maybe I deleted it by accident. Okay. Specialized knowledge, personal experience or observation, the 4th step towards riches. Okay. So the 4th step towards riches is, and I don't have my notes. Ain't right through here. All right. So specialized knowledge. The whole thing with specialized knowledge is how you can obtain it, where you can get it. Napoleon Hill got it right here is one owns experience of education available through cooperation of other, which is a mastermind alliance. Okay, that's another way of obtaining specialized knowledge. Colleges and universities, public libraries through books and periodic in which may follow through all ages or organized in civilizations. And specialized training courses through night school and home studies, schools in particular. Okay, that's how you can. And nowadays is more. We got online classes, digital stuff, you could say seminars and stuff like that. I get people tell me don't give these gurus their money. You're making them rich, which you don't know that's a tax write-off. Okay, it's a complete tax write-off when you go to a seminar, and it's a tax write-off, man. It's a total tax write-off. But specialized knowledge is what school teaches us is general knowledge. School teaches general knowledge. That's what they teach us. They don't teach us specialized knowledge. Specialized knowledge is a certain skill that's specialized where it's high income earning skills. That's what specialized knowledge is. So that's basically for me, 3D. There's some 3D stuff. That's a high income earning skill. Okay, 3D animation, 3D sculpting, selling models. Okay. And pretty much that's what specialized, even tech, you can say tech, you probably hear the pages flipping and everything like that. So with that's already cool, because I'm looking through the book right now that I have right here. If you're looking on YouTube, this is the book that I got, Think and Grow Rich. And that's what specialized knowledge is. Okay, you're getting certain things for yourself. I mean, not you're learning skills, you're building a high income skill you learn over the time, and people will be able to pay you for it. Mechanics, tech support, which everything on the internet has to deal with tech. Okay. Engineers, we live in engineer society, like there's a story. I remember that, Dre Baldwin was talking about one of his podcasts. I don't remember where he got it, where he came from, but this is something that I remember. Somebody in This is what specialized knowledge can do for you. So basically, you go ahead and get specialized knowledge. You get some knowledge. Somebody calls in for a mechanic. They come and look. They look and see what's wrong. And all he did was tweak the little bolt, and he got this little thing machine running. And the guy asked him how much did it cost. He said $10,000. And he was like, "What? $10,000?" Because he was the guy who was able to do it. That's what specialized knowledge can do, can give for you. And I'll probably butcher the whole paragraph, the whole story, or anything like that. That's what it can do for you. Okay, that's what specialized knowledge can do for you. So with that, let's go ahead and get to point number 5. Today's topic, which is Think and Grow Rich, 13 steps towards riches, 1 through 6. Point number 5, which is the 5th step towards riches with the imagination, the workshop of the mind. And I talked about this already. We already talked a little bit about this already, which is synthetic imagination. Okay, creative imagination. Okay, and what imagination does. It's powerful things. Imagination is the workshop of the mind. That's why you got to take control of your imagination. And I'm going ahead and repeat this again. Okay. With synthetic imagination, through the faculties of one, arranging old concept ideas and playing a new combination of faculties to create nothing. It is merely works with the material experience, education, and observation, with it is fed. It is faculties used by most inventors with expression of a genius who draws upon the creative imagination. And what is creative imagination? Creative imagination states through the faculties of the creative imagination, the infinite mind of man, direct communication with infinite intelligence. It is the faculty through which hunches and inspirations are received. It is by this faculty that the basic or new ideas handed over to man. It is this faculty that thoughts, vibrations from the mind of other receive. It is through the faculties that one individual may tune in or communicate with the subconscious mind of other men. The creative imagination is automatically a manner of described as a subsequent page. This faculty functions only when the subconscious mind is vibrating at a exceedingly rapid rate. For example, when the conscious mind is stimulation through the strong with the emotion of a strong desire. That's what it is. Okay, and what is this? Second, let me see. Read this program night until you see your imagination and money. Okay, yeah. So you got any money, you got anything, and you got to bring it to your imagination. If you want great riches, you have to see it within your own mind. And this is right here where you go at night. That's why it's good to use up like all the law of auto suggestion and certain things when you sleep before you wake up in the morning, and when you wake up at night. It's like the beta waves. It's something with the waves. Dr. Joe Dispenza talked a little bit about this. I don't remember much about it anymore at this point, but I will be talking about it more with Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, or get him on the podcast. Okay, get him on the show. Okay, read. It says, read this program in the morning until you see your imagination and the money attainment accumulation. Okay, that's what this is. Third, which is place a written statement in a copy where you see at night in the morning, and read before retiring or rising until it has been memory. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Even with the self-confidence formula, even with your definite chief aim, even whatever you got in your mind, whatever you want to see. Okay, psycho-cybernetics is a great one. You're wizarding it, and you're seeing it within your imagination. You're imagining you already have it before you haven't even made it reality. You see it in your mind before it becomes reality. And soon you see it in your mind, you see it in your soul, your mind, you're able to obtain it into reality. It's just a matter of time. You just got to keep going and follow these steps. Okay. I have it right here. Dang. Okay. There's 2 types of knowledge, which I already mentioned before, which is one's general and the other one's specialized. General is education, delivery in Latin, which I meant go back to that's probably something happened right here. I don't know what happened right here with my notes, but which educo. Okay, lean back to specialized knowledge, which educo, Latin for educo, which means to draw out, to develop within. That's what education is, to draw out, and you developing your education within. It has not to do with anything with outside sources. It's developing your education within and how you can use that education, certain type of knowledge. Okay, use that knowledge which is called wisdom. Okay, let's get to point number 6, which today's topic, which is Think and Grow Rich, 13 steps towards riches, 1 through 6 for the day, which is organized planning. Okay, what is organized planning? Organized planning is a step towards riches, which is crystallizing a desire into action. This is where the action at. This is where the magic happens. This is where the actions. Okay, and this is how you can go ahead and take those type of actions. Okay, you which according to the book, okay, you will now be instructed how to build a plan, and it will be practical. Okay, viz, which here's A. Okay, here's the first with how to do that. Okay, instruction to build a plan. Ally yourself with a group of many people as you may need for the creation of carry out your plan. For the accumulation of money, making use of a mastermind principle described in the last chapter. The later chapters, not last chapter. This says in the book. Compliance and instructions above will essentially do not neglect this. Do not neglect the mastermind. I'll talk about it a lot too. Do not neglect the mastermind. Okay. B, before performing your mastermind lines, describe what advantages and benefits you may offer to the individuals in your group in return for their cooperation. No one will indefinitely without some form of compensation. No intelligent person will either request or accept other than work without adequate compensation, although this may not always be the form of money. Okay, what can you do in your what type of things you can offer to your individuals in your mastermind? Okay, what advantages and benefits have you in the group, or you have them in your mastermind? Okay, C. Okay, arrange and meet with your mastermind group at least twice a week and more often if possible until you're jointly perfected a necessary plan or plan of accumulation money. Okay. D, maintain perfect harmony between yourself and every member of your mastermind group. If you fail to carry out this instruction to the later, you may expect to meet with failure. The mastermind principle cannot obtain where perfect harmony does not prevail. Must be in perfect harmony. Okay, must be in perfect harmony. I talked about this already. The power of the mastermind. I did a remix on it already. If you have not listened to it already, the power of the mastermind is powerful. Get yourself in the group for the people. You put yourself there. Okay, let's go ahead and recap today's topic, which is Think and Grow Rich. 13 steps towards riches. Point number 1, which is desire. The first step towards riches, the starting point of all achievement. Okay, use the 33 strategies of war. If you haven't picked up that book, use these strategies. Use the part 1, which is self-directed warfare. Declare war on your enemies. Defend about who your enemies are, which is yourself. Your own enemy is yourself, which is Satan. Adversary, accuser. Your own adversary, your own accuser. Declare war on yourself because that is the first person you must conquer and declare war on. Do not fight the last war. Do not fight the last war. Do not use the same tactics or the same things the last war that you won on, because it may not work. It may not even work. Okay. And with that, third strategy, which is a midst of turmoil of events, do not lose your presence of mind, the counterbalance strategy. Okay. Do not use that. Okay. Do not keep your presence of mind at that when you're going through this, because it's all going to lead to, which you can all use this at the same time, which is point number 4. With third strategy, number 4, which is create a sense of urgency and desperation, the death ground strategy. Okay. Make sure you go ahead, use them strategies and get out. Have a sense of urgency. Go all in, burn your boats, burn your ships. It does not mean burn your bridges with other people, because I talked to my little brother about that. He was like, oh, I don't want to burn. Why are you burning boats, burning bridges? It had nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do. It has not leaving no comfort behind. You're going all in. You're going to make this happen because this is going to happen. This is like do or die. Do or die. That's why it's called the urgency and desperation strategy, the death ground strategy, which if you backed into a corner, like animals are, they back into a corner, they're going to fight. They're going to fight their ass off for survival. Okay. They're going to do that. Leave your death, which right here, Napoleon Hill, death is nothing but to live defeated is to die every day. Napoleon Bonaparte. Okay. Quote from Napoleon Bonaparte. Number 2, have faith. Okay. Point number 2 is the second step towards riches is visualizing in the belief of attainment of desire. Okay. Jesus Christ, perfect example. Faith, which we're going to have definition of faith right here. Complete trust and confidence in someone or something. Okay. It could be yourself. It could be a goal, a vision. It could be with Jesus Christ, which it says, have such little faith. Why you have such little faith? When I think it was Paul or Peter, one of them that was walking on water, okay, to go towards them, they had doubt. Take action during doubt, no matter what, and use the self-confidence formula. I'm not going to repeat it again. Use the self-confidence formula. Go pick up the book, though. When leading with the self-confidence formula, use the law of autosuggestion, which is number 3. Autosuggestion, third step towards riches, the medium of influence of the subconscious mind. Okay, use the autosuggestion to influence your own subconscious mind, because if you do not use your subconscious mind, someone else will, if you do not take full control of it. Okay, use that. 4 is specialized knowledge. There's 2 types of knowledge. Okay, there's general knowledge and there's specialized knowledge. And general knowledge is general knowledge, education education derives from the Latin word educo, which means to draw out and develop within. Okay, use that. Okay, use specialized knowledge, and specialized knowledge is certain skills not everyone has. Specialized knowledge that you put out, you worked on, no one else has, and it's high income earning skills. Okay, number 5 is imagination, which is the 5th step towards riches, the workshop in the mind. 2 forms of imagination: synthetic imagination, creative imagination. And what you do is get to a quiet place. You visualize yourself having riches, whatever it is that you already have it already, you attain it already. You do it before you go to sleep and at night. Use in a quiet place and use your imagination. Use your visualization. Imagination is powerful. Books you can pick up, which is Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. And also the Psycho-Cybernetics talks about visualization. Point number 6, which is organized planning. Okay, which is the 6 steps towards riches, crystallizing the desire of attainment of action. Okay, ally yourself with alliance. Okay, make sure you some type of way you can benefit advantages of your mastermind alliance, you being in there. Okay, go visit your mastermind twice a week. Okay, and also maintain perfect harmony between your members of your mastermind group. All right, folks, it's not where we're at. No, before we go ahead and get in it, leave a description below. Hit that notification bell, subscribe button, hit that like button, comment below. Tell me what you think about today's episode. Okay, if you're looking on the podcast feed, if you're on Spotify, there's some questions, some multiple choices that will be there on Spotify. If you're on Anchor, you can message me, voicemail through Anchor. Okay, and hit your man's the follow, subscribe, whatever shows on whatever platform you're using, and leave a man's your 5-star rating and review. Tell me so that way you can move up in the rankings, and tell me how today's show is. Make sure it's some good criticism. If you don't want to give me 5 stars, that's fine. Make sure it's good. Some ways we can improve this podcast. Okay, folks, it's not where we're at, it's where we come from. Always create like a God. You are the master of your fate. You are the captain of your soul. You are made in the image of God. You are here to take full possession of your own mind. Create like a God.